I'm Melissa Montana from Star 88.3 Radio, and so I want to introduce you to a lot of really special people today that support this endeavor and support defending the gold.
Thank you. Thank you all very much. This is a great day for the city of Fort Wayne because once again we're in a position, as she said, to bring home some gold. So thank you, Marshall. It is an honor to be here today celebrating the success of this dynamic group of young people. The city of Fort Wayne does have many assets, and there are many great people in our community who are doing some great things. And again, the Voices of Unity under Marshall's direction makes the city very, very proud.
They've brought us to national and global awards. They've shown that with the idea and the spirit and the hard work, you can make good things happen.
And it's much more than the singing, as you heard earlier. It's about the growth and the discipline and just making great young men and young women of our community and leaders. And they're becoming leaders all over the country. We have UPAF alumni already that are playing professionally in major stages with the best artists of the world. And I can't think of a better organization to support, and I want to show you how I want to support it, Marshall. Come on up. On behalf of my wife, myself, and all our friends at Sweetwater, we want to make sure that we go off in a big bang. And I want to challenge all the other businesses and other organizations in this community to support. If it's $5, if it's $50, or if it's $50,000. So I would challenge everybody in the community, whatever you can give, let's get them to Cincinnati, let's watch them win again.
And my purpose here was to really talk to the business community and ask them to support this because, you know, every day the paper's filled with everything the youth in this country are doing wrong. But what about the publicity that we should be giving to the youth of this city and the difference that this city makes? And it's really because of a guy like Marshall that has poured his heart and soul, and I don't think a better gift you can give to anybody but to instill self-confidence and self-esteem.
We're very proud of what the choir has brought in terms of image, reputation, and awareness of Fort Wayne. We try to promote it every day at Visit Fort Wayne. And we were glad years ago to help provide to the choir this particular outfit to wear, this warm-up suit, so that they not only sounded good when they're traveling the world, but they looked good. And we heard a lot of positive feedback from the kids of other choirs wanting to trade merchandise with them, and they held on to it because they knew this was going to be a souvenir that they could cherish their whole life.
The Y is for youth development, healthy living, and social responsibility. And the tagline that Unity has right here on this banner, developing tomorrow's leaders with integrity, is completely 100% what we do at the YMCA.
Our family's gotten to know him and what he represents. And it's excellence and nothing less. And our family has learned that firsthand with him. He teaches these children amazing things about themselves and parents about ourselves that we didn't even realize. So it's been an incredible journey.
Unity. At the very end of the award ceremony, there was a champion concert, and one of the Hong Kong choirs was forgotten. So at the very end of the concert, they were left. And we were the only one there, but we were hungry, and we still had stayed there, and we sat there, and we got on stage, and they made them stop tearing it down, and we sat there and listened to them kids with their tears and singing out of their hearts, and we sat there and filled them with love and joy and told them that we were there for them, so we brought unity not only from Fort Wayne, but we brought it around the world.
Being a part of the choir is already amazing as it is, but going halfway around the world with them and staying with them was amazing.
What does this opportunity do for our community? What does it do for our children? It extends and increases the visibility in our city to cities and countries and to people all over the world. It draws attention to Fort Wayne. It gives our kids a sense of excellence and exposure. It enhances them. It gives them a sense of education. It gives them the will and the power to be able to say, I can do anything. And that type of encouragement is what makes great men and women. Chuck will say that, and I will say this, and all of you have achieved great things, that it was someone who gave us an opportunity. Somebody said, you can do it. Somebody came behind you and supported you. I don't care if it was in a check or a pat on the back, or even just spending a moment with you, encouraging you, telling you, you can do it. That's what this type of opportunity does. A lot of people say, well, why would you raise money to take kids on a trip like this? Well, we're not raising money to take kids on a trip. We're raising money to invest in kids.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Tyris Jones, and I'm a senior social policy major at Northwestern University, and I'm a very proud member of the Voices of Unity Youth Choir. I was asked to come here today to talk about my journey from high school to college and how UPath prepared me for that. And when I was thinking of what I could compare it to, I look at UPath as a sort of boot camp. So when you get ready to go into the armed services, they send you off to boot camp to get prepared for the challenges that you'll face overseas or even in your own area. And the Voices of Unity really took me from a child, a 12-year-old middle schooler, to a 22-year-old almost man. not quite there yet. And they did it in a few different ways. Passion, focus, discipline, integrity, determination, consistency, foresight, the ability to change, and the courage to win. By teaching me that I should reach back to give back, and by setting a standard of excellence and nothing less. If you've been around the choir, you've been around Mr. White, you've been around the countless mentors that are sitting in the audience, then you know that it's excellence and nothing less. We're taught that 99.9% of us will succeed, and the 1% is the empty chair.
One of the first orders of business that we as a task force undertook was developing a vision or a goal for exactly what it is we're setting out to do. And that vision reads as follows: to endow the Voices of Unity with every available resource so that they may participate and achieve at the highest level of their potential at the 2012 World Choir Games by creating community awareness and participation. This is a wonderful responsibility for us as well as for all of you. On behalf of Unity Performing Arts Foundation and the task force, I implore each of you to help us achieve our vision. Whether financially, with your tangible efforts, or just simply by prayer, we ask that you commit to sending these kids to Cincinnati to represent us in the highest regard. As we look towards our goal of raising a fairly insurmountable amount of money, it's very evident to us that every gift is as important as the next. It will no doubt take the contributions of folks at every level to make our goals become a reality. Please go to www.upaf.com, and help us with your financial support. Finally, the Apostle Paul wrote to the church in Ephesus, challenging them to live a life worthy of the calling you've received. Personally, I believe that supporting these kids and this foundation is part of my calling. Ask yourself if it's part of your calling as well, as we strive to help the Voices of Unity defend the gold in Cincinnati this July.
Thank you for coming today. As you know, we've been given a gift. Our community has been given a gift of the Voices of Unity. It's a chance for us to partner together, not just observe, but to be in the game and to say, I'm in, I'm here, I support it. We already saw a big representation of that today, but we need the whole community to be a part of this and not to just say, hey, that's our kids, that's great. No, Say, those are my kids. We're in it together. Do whatever you can to spread the word, to make this known. We need to shout it from the rooftops because this is such a great blessing and a gift that God has given us. We can't just watch it. We have to water it. We have to participate. We have to be in the game. But thank you again for your support. Yes, go to the website for your support and tell others. Let's spread the news. God bless you. Have a wonderful week, and let's go for the gold. Anybody ready? Go for the gold.